Alright, so we're at 2,300 feet above sea level, and there's this logger road that I gotta go, and then what it does is it comes up this way, and my tree stand is somewhere here. But so I'll give you an idea of the mountains around here are beautiful. So I was given chores by my friend's father and the landowner that as I'm making my way up the mountain, I have some posted signs that I got to put up. It is November 2nd, so deer season is in full effect, or I should say buck season, because you can't get a doe permit. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a tip. If you're going to go to the woods, you're probably going to have to bring some water. What I like is Gatorade bottles. They're enough to get you through the day. It's 32 ounces. You can refill it up with water, but what I really like about it is when you're done with it, you can fill it back up. And what I mean by that is, essentially, if you pee all over your tree stand, deer aren't going to come within a quarter mile of you, so you got to bag your pee. What I would suggest is you get pink Gatorade instead of lemon green or lime green, because you don't want to drink out of the wrong bottle. Just a little hunting tip for you. Thanks. Hey guys, so I just managed to get up to my tree stand, and this is what it looks like from here. It is around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm at 3,000 feet above sea level. Here you guys a nice view. Alright, so I'm just waiting. Dusk is about to fall, and I'm in a little bit of a makeshift hide right here. So deer can usually come in from over here, and there's a path down in here. So all day I've been hearing gunshots here and there, so hopefully somebody's been getting lucky. But I came down to my lower elevation. And the reason is because once it gets dark, it gets very, very treacherous. And because we had so much rain today, what's going on is that everything is slick. Really, really, really slick. So this is a little bit closer to the house. It's not as high, but the deer should be moving back to elevation now, or should be going back up the mountain to go into the bedding area. But like I said, this is a this is a buck only place. So you can only shoot buck here, which is aggravating to say the least, because every morning I see about 2 does. But if you won't do bow or muzzle loading season, you can definitely take both sexes. So I think that might work out. But Adirondacks is beautiful, so I'm just gonna wait until the sun drops and then see if I get lucky. Alright guys, so it's day 3 of the hunt, and I don't know if you can see this, but it is pouring out here. It took me about an hour to get up here. I saw a couple deer. I actually spooked a couple does, but I didn't wear my rain suit up here because I wanted to see if it made a difference, and quite honestly it did. But when you are hunting in this rain, the does are going to bed down, or the deer's going to bed down anyway. So you can see how foggy it is up here. It's just complete fogged in rain, and that's why I don't mind making the video, because I know that most likely they're not moving around. Like I said, I scared maybe 1, maybe 2 doe, not sure. The problem is that the forest is just, it's too many leaves. So no matter how quiet you are, you actually wind up, they wind up seeing you before you see them. So yesterday I tried to clear up some lanes through here. I don't know if you can see, there's a big one right behind me. It's a nice lane. And if the rain keeps up today, and it's like a no-go for hunt, I'm just going to clear some more lanes. It's not recommended that you do it during hunting season, but I don't get up here that much, and if it's going to be like this all day, I might as well get some work done. The doe are going to be bedded down, or actually the deer are going to be bedded down, so it's a nasty morning. It's about 9 o'clock. What I did was I got up early, like I always do. Listened to a little bit of Jocko Willink's. Jocko, if you're listening, it's freaking awesome. Awesome book. So, awesome books, I should say. But I got up early. I tried to stalk up. It took me over an hour to get up here because the terrain is so damn steep. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I could show you how steep it is. So right here is a drop off, and it follows along this ridge right here. This is all drop off. It's very, very steep. Okay. And then my path to come in is over there. So it's sort of like a zigzag to get up the mountain. And you know, like I said, I don't like wearing my rain kit to get up here, because if you do that, I mean, you can hear that. It's like that kid in grammar school that used to wear the corduroys. It's just a freaking alarm bell. So, despite it being raining and nasty out, it's still pretty nice out here. I'll see him back in my stand. So, I was talking to a couple of guys in the cabin, and they were saying, like, they saw the doe too. Is my stand. They saw the doe too, and they've been basically just milling around, not doing much. I'll see, hopefully this rain stops. The weather calls for the rain's going to stop around midday. So if I get a window, maybe I could get a shot on. We'll see. So it's raining nasty. It'll take me about an hour to get down the mountain without breaking my neck. Or I could just sit here and eat lunch. Look at that sunrise. Doesn't get any better than that. So it's day 4. And I'm making my morning hike up the mountain. I don't really care about being quiet. because no matter what I do, I'm bipedal. They see me coming. So ideally, get there as early as you can without sweating to death, and do the best you can. Get into that hide or blind or tree stand and try to stay there as quiet as possible. I was able to set up a trail cam, so hopefully I get some video footage of that. Yesterday I got kicked out of the mountain. It was really, really nasty, but let me show you the frost overnight. So it rained and stormed all night last night, and then the cold front came in, which would be ideal conditions for hunting early morning, but that's frost. That wasn't there yesterday. Temperature now is about 40, I want to say 30, 40 degrees. So temperature is about 30, 40 degrees, and I have to do my mile trek up to my tree stand every single day, and it's not easy. And I try to, be as cool and quiet as possible, other than filming today, obviously. But it's really beautiful up here in the mountains. It's just very hard. Yesterday I was in the tree stand early in the morning. It was good. It was quiet, and the rain came. Then the rain really came, and then after the rain, the wind came. So much so that my tree stand was blowing from left to right about 20 degrees, 30 degrees. So I came down soaking wet, and I was starting to get hypothermic and frostbite in my fingers. So I decided that was enough. I'm coming down off the mountain. Came down off the mountain and the power was out. There's trees down all over the place from that storm that was yesterday. But that's why they call it hunting and not shopping. It's really beautiful up here though, check that out. I don't think you can get any better than that. So I'm gonna head up to my tree stand today. Hopefully the trail cams find something. Tomorrow's supposed to be a good day for hunting too, so I'll try that out. These two are does. So they're non-shootable. I think that's a mom. So I finally got to the top of my tree stand. I just want to give you guys an idea of how beautiful it is up here. It's pretty insane. Hopefully Mother Nature cooperates. Alright guys, so I did the morning hunt. And all I did was see a bunch of does, not much. No bucks at all, like 0 bucks. And I heard gunshots early in the morning. Again, I have no idea what that is. It could be just somebody sighting in their rifle or taking a shot at whatever. But there's definitely hunters in the woods, which is why I'm wearing my orange beanie cap. I don't want to be mistaken for a 6'4" doe or deer. I'm gonna head in, get some lunch, refit, and then come out for the evening hunt. I usually stick a little bit closer to home just because it's a little bit easier than trekking up the mountain, especially trying to get back in the dark. Trying to get back in the dark is a little rough. It's daylight savings time, so normally sun would drop around 6, 7. Today it's going to drop around 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's going to get dark. So it's just a quick go in, refit, eat, drink, get warmed up, and then come back out here to one of my lower elevation stands and see if I can find anything but doe. So wish me luck, see what happens. So this is the evening hunt of the 4th day. I'm back in my stand. You can probably hear some idiot. There's a shooting range, probably in their backyard, in that direction. So he's letting off rounds all over the place, which may or may not work in my favor. If he's letting off rounds in that direction and they come running this way, then that works out great for me. Most of the deer up here are pretty used to gunshots, so it doesn't mean anything. I keep running into the same 2 does. I think it's a mother and a daughter, or a minor, whatever. And it's always on that side. I'm waiting for someone to come on this side. I do have a trail cam set up, and I did capture a video, but it's too small to see on the LCD, so I gotta take it out of here, but I'm gonna let it soak overnight. As you can see, the sun's going down. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. And the sunset's gonna set at around 4:30, so I've got a couple hours of just waiting here in the dark. It's super quiet up here, except for fallen leaves and that Yahoo in the distance that's just blowing off rounds. But at least I got a good view. Check out this view. Alright, so here's the deal. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun just came up. I'm not at my tree stand. I'm in a hide site set up by one of the other hunters. And it's very, very quiet. So I'm trying not to talk too much. But just check this out. So there's literally nothing moving at all. Now my strategy is very simple. Every morning I was humping it up the hill to get to the highest elevation to my tree stand, and every morning I'd run into the same 2 doe. Those same 2 doe are probably expecting me to run into them this morning. So what I'm trying to do is avoid that. Let them calm down a little bit. Maybe it'll come down to low elevation in the morning. And then once it gets a little bit warmer, I can head up. See what people don't seem to understand. What hunters don't understand is that you think you're patterning the deer and they're actually patterning you. Every day you get up, you go to work, you take the same route to work, the same route back from work. We live in the same area, same zone. Well, it's the same thing. This is their forest and you're in their house. So if you take the same exact route every day, they're going to know you're coming. So this morning, I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit. It's day 5. Probably going to be the last day of the hunt. Just because we got really bad storms coming in again. So if it storms again, I'm not going to be able to come back out. It's just the rain. They don't move around in really heavy rainstorms, and I don't know if you could see around here. Let me just look in there. But a lot of trees fall down. This is all trees that fell down within the last couple months. So I'm going to try to avoid getting killed by a tree during deer season. So I'm just going to sit here for a couple hours. Wish me luck. What is it they say in the mountains? If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. It's about to change. It's got a shitload of wind. I don't know if you can hear the wind coming through the trees. Alright, so I'm absolutely shaking right now. A spike came in, not maybe 20 yards from my location, and I was able to get a shot on him. Good shot. He didn't go maybe 5 feet and then dropped. So I'm a little shaken up. My adrenaline was pumping like a mother. It looks like, let's see, got him. So, looks like I got him. It's a spike. Spikes are allowed. Spikes are a pretty good shot. So he's gone. So I'm waiting for the ATV to come up here. Not bad. We'll have some venison in for the winter, and then now the hard part starts.